So first play we're going to look at, 2nd and 2, one of the Patriots' first offensive plays. Garrett Bradbury, longtime Viking center, now finds himself going to be snapping to Drake May. What are the Patriots getting in him? I know Nate Tice pointed out that he allowed, I believe, the highest pressure rate for centers. Is that the kind of stat where maybe there's some more context behind it? Is that something Patriots fans should be worried about? And what are some things that they should actually be excited about for this signing?
Yeah, I mean, last year, it was a little bit more of the same of what you're getting with Bradbury. He had especially a really rough playoff stretch there for the Vikings last year. That Rams game was pretty brutal. But he's kind of susceptible to having those sorts of games where the bottom falls out as a pass protector due to his lack of size and well below average marginal level like play strength and ability to anchor. So he's not going to be a guy that is going to set a very firm pocket on his own. He requires guard help in pass protection. He's just not a kind of an underwhelming physical presence is essentially what he is. He's a skilled zone run blocker. That's kind of what made him a first round pick back in the day. Athletic, moves well. He's quick. He could function inside a zone heavy scheme. But yeah, I mean, that's kind of what you're getting. But I think for this specific unit, it does make sense just to have a body there, a guy who has, almost 100 starts. So just from that perspective, it makes sense. But I don't think it precludes you from addressing the center position if the right scenario presented itself in the draft or something like that.
Over more than 2 decades and 2 separate dynasties, the Patriots defense has become synonymous with great linebacker play. Unfortunately, last season, key losses to both the coaching staff and roster left the unit vulnerable against both run and pass. Fortunately, new head coach Mike Vrabel and his staff have made one key move to the roster in one of their first moves of free agency that could be the difference maker and allow New England to get back to its winning ways at the second level. Christian Ellis was retained and could carve out a role on passing downs, but the Patriots first hinted at a stylistic change when they signed former Raider Robert Spillane. Now, Spillane mugging the line of scrimmage usually meant that he was going to drop into coverage, but as he showed against the Saints, he's also a pretty opportunistic pass rusher. The Saints match 6 potential rushers with 6 blockers, but the Raiders only send 4 players on a simulated or sim pressure. Despite having more blockers than Vegas has rushers, a twist from the linebackers in the middle makes Shane Lameau late to his block. This allows Spillane to catch Lameau off guard on a pick and get in Spencer Rattler's face on a high incompletion. Spillane would reach the quarterback one drive later, capitalizing on another missed assignment for an unblocked sack. Even when Spillane doesn't get to the quarterback, like any seasoned rusher, he knows he has to get his hands up. That instinct led to a game-changing drive stop during Week 2's upset in Baltimore. Facing 3rd and 5 down 7 points, Spillane rushes the left guard on an all-out blitz. He maintains vision on the quarterback after getting solid knockback, then sees Lamar Jackson wind up to throw and bats the pass. Thank you all so much for watching. Make sure to become a member of Patriots Press Pass on YouTube to get full access to videos like this and much more really fun content. I cannot wait for you to see it.
Just wanted to give a quick shout out to our friends over at Prize Picks. If you want to get in on the action with us, head over there, use code CLNS. You get $50 instantly after you play your first $5 lineup. Prize Picks, run your game.